Shalom, Israel. What's up, YouTube? Adoniyah 720 with another community wedding. As y'all see on the screen, family, y'all see the infamous false prophet, Micah Israel. He's a retired Miami police officer and also a retired police corrections officer. But in this video, y'all see, right? This is when the news, you know what I'm saying, caught wind of this dude, you know what I'm saying, from all these, you know what I'm saying, anonymous tips and everything. That's how they found out about him, you know what I'm saying? Because they would never stumble on his coat. So this how Micah Israel really got exposed in 2021. You know what I'm saying? This when he really got exposed, y'all, during this news coverage right here. But in this news coverage, you know what I'm saying, he gonna try to spin it and say, oh, they doing a family reunion, he helping the people during the COVID pandemic, but that's not really what was going on. The city had turned the lights and the water off and everything in the situation and whatnot. But this news coverage right here, this what fully exposed him. But a lot of people didn't see this because it didn't make national news headlines. It just made local in Miami. But all these years done passed by, even though I spoke on this right here in one of my videos, you know what I'm saying, at least a few years back, you know what I'm saying, when this happened, you see what I'm saying? But I guess people didn't see it, but this is the real deal right here, what y'all gonna see right here. This how he really came upon, you know what I'm saying, the scene, and the authorities knew about him, you know what I'm saying? And he's also behind the that Rhonda Polynice situation when she did the exorcism on her son, you know what I'm saying? She was a part of his cult. But anyhow, y'all, the title of this news topic thing where it say behind the gate, Yahweh follower created tent city in his backyard. County calls living conditions deplorable. And guess what? Y'all get to see the black fence coat, you know what I'm saying, that everybody see. They be taking pictures of it and everything and be putting it on Facebook and everything in the coat groups and on Reddit and everything. But guess what? Y'all get to see inside of it because y'all never seen this news coverage. So let's get into it.
The county calls the living conditions at a Miami-Dade property deplorable and a safety issue.
The homeowner says he's just trying to give people a place to stay during the pandemic, but as the Night Team's Karen Hensel shows us, there's a lot more going on behind the gate.
A drive down this street in northwest Miami-Dade reveals modest homes painted in pastels. Nothing unusual until you reach this property where the actual home isn't even.
So when they get to this part right here in the video, this one they, you know what I'm saying, doing a little ride by and they're showing y'all, but this how it look. Cause I'm gonna put some pictures in this video so y'all gonna see that this 2021, and I'm gonna show y'all the current pictures of 2026. His, you know what I'm saying, backyard coat compound. But let's get back to this video.
Isn't even visible. It's obscured by a thick gate adorned with signs like warning, you are entering a house of heaven. Please leave hell outside.
Hi.
We were surprised to get a call inviting us inside the gate after the homeowner took issue over what the county slapped on the outside, this bright red unsafe property notice.
If they can exempt whatever's going on until the pandemic is over, just exempt my situation with permits just to help my people and to save lives.
Micah Israel is the...
But you see the game that he trying to run, right? He trying to make it seem like he helping people during the COVID pandemic, but really, you set up your coat compound and these people, you know what I'm saying, they can't tap on that fence, you know what I'm saying? You call them back and let them in. So guess what? They finna expose you.
Homeowner. He is a former South Florida police officer. And he says he is also the son of Yahweh ben Yahweh.
Y'all see this, right?
My name is Micah Yahweh in English.
Listen to these fallacies.
Ben Yahweh was the infamous founder of a religious movement that started in South Florida decades ago.
The Messiah. I am the Messiah.
He was
Man, you ain't
convicted
nobody,
of conspiracy to commit murders and died in
You
2007.
retarded fella.
And like the tarps and tents that
Y'all
cover
see this,
the
family?
property, Yahweh's picture is everywhere.
It's the backyard coat.
I am
The backyard compound behind that black fence.
But it's the makeshift architecture, filling the yard around the 1,300 square foot home that alarmed county inspectors.
We're only having a family reunion to help my people from across the country to escape the pandemic.
Israel said at one point he had more than 20 people living in the yard, people he called family.
That man had hundreds. That man got people, you know what I'm saying, that been human trafficked to his compound right there. it was a situation I want to say around in 2020, like the end part of 2021, you know what I'm saying? A person had came across one of my videos and be exposing Micah Israel, and she was like, she trying to get her son to come back, you know what I'm saying? And this is where he was at. And what was crazy about it, he was a minor. He was like 15 at the time, almost turning 15. I want to say 14 to 15 years old. And what was crazy, right? Micah Israel son, a grown female, you know what I'm saying, to groom him, you know what I'm saying? That like she his wife. She went down there, you know what I'm saying, to get him and got him to come back on that Greyhound bus. And that man ain't been seen since 2021. But let me let y'all get back in this video. I had to fill y'all in on something.
Blood relatives, or are they religious relatives?
No, these are the blood lineage.
He said he built this in his backyard during the pandemic to help visitors from out of town.
Here they say he built this during the pandemic. No, man, this been going on at least 2018, 2019, y'all. So he lying about this COVID pandemic thing. Cause I suppose this in 2019 before they ain't even did this news coverage. But let's get back into the video.
And allowed our cameras behind the gate.
Gymnasiums were closed. We couldn't go to the spa to exercise, so I created my own.
From a workout room, we walked on wood planks through the yard. Code enforcement said you have to get rid of what?
All of this is in violation.
To an outside laundry area.
In order to avoid going to the laundromat, I'm washing dryer.
Past tanks is...
This is stuff that he kept in his yard, backyard, you know what I'm saying, to keep these people from going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? This was mind control. This was a lot of dark psychology behind what y'all seeing on the screen.
Israel said were used to recycle water.
This is the water tank that the water goes to the filter and furnishes to a pump that leads to a bathroom where I put toilets in to flush the toilets.
How many bathrooms do you have?
Well,
and I don't see why the feds ain't even brought them down yet.
Assemble them. How many we had? We had 4 back here. I created our own barbershop, beauty salon.
You've got your own little tent city here.
This is what we had as a condominium. This was a duplex. We had 2 people.
2 people in there.
Y'all heard what this man said. This is a condominium. This is a duplex. Do y'all hear the crazy stuff this deranged man saying? This is, but listen. So the reason why I'm showing this video is because, like I said, a lot of people keep just thinking I'm just, you know what I'm saying, making controversial videos about certain things, but this is a false Israelite movement, you know what I'm saying, they got going on. These are not real Israelites. This is a cult. This man got these people, you know what I'm saying, living in his backyard. They've been living, like I say, 2018, 2019. That's when I first caught wind of it, you know what I'm saying, and got in contact with a person that was there, you know what I'm saying. That's how I even got the address and everything. So I'm going to drop the house before the black fence on the screen too. So this dude is very dangerous. This man been taking in all kind of runaways from all across the state, you know what I'm saying. He been doing a lot of stuff. But let's get back to this video.
You don't have to move. I even had, as embarrassing as it may be, I had a toilet in a tree and it was flushing.
Toilet in a tree, y'all hear this, man?
Then there was this wood frame tent. And
wait, on this part right here, y'all, I need y'all to listen clearly to what he say. Watch what he tell his lady when she asked him this certain particular question. Listen to what he say.
Inspectors found was pulling power from the main house.
So what we did, I got a pop-up tent and I created my own courtroom where I can teach my people how to do the law and obey the law.
Oh, so you hold like mini court in here.
We did. We're going to have to disassemble this.
Are they just pretend cases?
No, well, yes.
The county insisted.
You heard what he said, right? So she asked him if this pretend cases and all that stuff with Torah law, and he said yes. So clearly he just let y'all know what I'm saying, that he just misleading these people.
This pandemic power setup is illegal and dangerous.
Definitely the possibility of a fire. That's where electrical becomes a main concern. When you have exposed wiring, imagine if something sparks there incorrectly and now you have all these tents, all these makeshift structures.
Reports and pictures provide a snapshot of the problems inspectors found. Appliances installed outdoors, electrical cords in tents, unpermitted piping for outdoor restrooms, showers, kitchen, and laundry areas, to name a few.
I think this is a high alert. I think that's why the department immediately took action.
Israel told us he was already in the process of dismantling some of the outdoor housing, but last week the power was shut off due to the unsafe conditions. He has hired an electrician who has already pulled a proper permit in hopes of getting it turned back on. Karen Hensel, 7 News.
Family, as y'all seen the Real News article called Behind the Gate. The Yahweh follower created a tent city in his backyard, but really that's a compound, coat compound in his own backyard. County calls the living conditions deplorable. So now y'all can understand and see that, you know what I'm saying? It was some Real News coverage. This coverage really exposed them in 2021. And we in 2026 right now. So y'all need to understand that if y'all following this man and just believing everything this man's saying, this man is tied to a whole bunch of murders, tied to kidnapping. This man tied to extortion, tied to a whole bunch of things. But anyhow, family, I'm about to end this video. Shalom Barakah.